So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2025 Q6 e-tron in the Prestige trim, and I'm going to take some time to go through the interior of this thing. But before I do, if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So starting like I normally do in my videos, I'm going to start over here on the left. So you got your window switches, you got a bunch of glossy buttons. So starting at the bottom, you've got, two preferences and then the setting for the driver's seating position. You got some options for the rear mirrors, rear mirror adjust as well, and you can have them fold in, fold down, and then you got your door locks as well. Got your door latch. You got your B&O audio system sprinkled throughout the cabin. I'll show you another look when I get to the passenger door. Then you have your Audi virtual cockpit display. So there's different pages you can cycle through on both the left and the right. So over here on the left, you got daytime, recuperation, short-term memory, and then you can also adjust on certain pages as well. Over on the right, you can got your music or media, whatever you listen to, your phone, and then your navigation options as well. In the center, it's there's no tack or anything like that. You kind of have just the charge levels and the power levels of the electric motor, and then you got your miles per hour showcased, dead center right there. You also will see whatever drive mode you're in. Currently in dynamic, it says dynamic right there, and you can cycle through those. I'll showcase how to adjust between the different drive modes, which Audi calls the drive select system. I'll showcase that when I get to the center console. Now, how I was adjusting some of the stuff over there is mostly on this left side. So, hitting left over here, adjust that left side, hitting right over here, adjust the right side. You also have a view button, which you can kind of just hit and change the view up a little bit. Over on the right, you've got a heated steering wheel, your media options, so tuner, left, right, volume up and down. You can also have talk to the car, talk to your phone as well. There are paddles on the back of the steering wheel as well, but that's more for kind of the engine braking level. Give you a better look at the steering wheel. Then you have the full crisp clear navigation display. So I'm currently on the charge screen that I like to usually use in any sort of EVs that I'm in. But just going to the main, well, you got home, right? So this is where I'm currently in an industrial park. But these are all the app bubbles that you can play with. So starting all the way at the top, you have navigation, radio, Sirius XM, phone. You got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Vehicle, let's go into vehicle real fast. So you can adjust things like the displays, the lights, the service, no warnings, and then just more. Charging, this is that screen that I've been leaving it on. So it just kind of shows you your charging target, departure times, fast charging, charging locations. You can kind of add a favorite one if you have one around the corner. You got a store, you have L-A-L-E-X-A. If I say that in most cars, it does something, so I spell it out. You got settings, let's go in there real fast. Your connection, sound, display, the assistant, privacy settings, functions on demand, apps. You name it, you got it, and you can adjust it. Driver assistance, accessibility, legal notes, search, Audi apps. This is currently the Samsung USB. It's because I have a USB drive plugged in for media purposes, so whatever songs I'm listening to. You got digital key, themes, YouTube. There's a game that's been downloaded. Let's go to YouTube real fast. Show you how easy it is to use. You have to be stopped. If I was driving, it will not allow you to do anything. So what you should do is like this video and subscribe to my channel, because you can do it from your Q6 e-tron, should you wish. So be sure to do that. But that's pretty much the last thing on that. So you have all your HVAC controls, are kind of quick touch sensitive buttons as well. So you saw me adjusting the ventilated seats. So it's heated, 3 levels of heated and ventilated seats for the driver and the passenger. Most of the controls, you can hit the menu, and you got all your climate controls as well. But they're all controlled right here. It's just kind of touch buttons on the display. Coming down from there, so I said I had my USB drive plugged into this USB-C 1, and then you got USB-C 2, an old 12-volt smoker's plug as I call it. Down here, you've got a charging pad that has kind of like a hold for your phone so it doesn't like keep flying forward. Nice cubbyhole space as well. Coming back from there and to the left, You've got your engine start stop button right here, but I'm finding that as long as I have the key with me, and I think there might be a setting you can adjust, when I get in the car, I have the key, I just put my foot on the brake and the car already starts for me. So I have not really had to use this stuff for turning the car off. You got your drive select button right here. So pushing this will cycle you through your different drive modes. So you have dynamic, comfort, efficiency, off-road, and individual. And individual can be adjusted. So you got that little notepad right there. This should disappear in a second. And then when it does, there's a way you can go into the settings to get to the drive select settings that will kind of keep it there. But if you go into individual, this is where you can adjust, and it kind of gives you the better description of what each of those other drive modes do. So obviously in the dynamic mode, everything's basically in a more performance oriented to the right. And when you get into the comfort mode, everything is kind of tuned, you know, to a comfort level, right? Steering, suspension, driver assistance, everything is, you know, in a more comfortable setting. So more nutty is over to the right, you know, more comfortable is over to the left. Is basically how you can look at it with the drive modes. You've got your hazards button in the center, traction control off. Right here you have a tuner knob, you can knock it left and right, and also adjust volume. Coming back from there, 2 cup holders, and to the left of that you have some parking sensors, parking camera. This is the parking brake, it's a button, and then this knob, reverse, neutral, drive, and B is kind of like a engine braking for the transmission, but you can just slide this like up and down to get between different modes. You got your armrest. I would say 4 Coke cans deep is usually my measurement. You can do that here. There's a manual hidden in here as well. Then you got the passenger side. So the passenger side in this vehicle gets a screen as well. So just go to the home screen. Oh, sorry, let's go to the apps. So you got all the same kind of apps you can control from the passenger side. And most important, so currently active in both. So you can't use YouTube in both screens, which is kind of funny, but you name it, you can pretty much adjust it over here as well. Everything you control over here, you can control over there. Coming down from there, you got your glove box. I mentioned to give you another look at that B&O audio system sprinkled throughout the cabin. Better look at the door card. The design in the seats, which goes to the rear. There are sunshades built into the doors. Both the front and the rear share a sunroof. All those sunroof controls located up top. But that is basically the interior of the 2025 Q6 e-tron in the Prestige trim. If there is a button or feature I didn't go in depth enough on for you and you have some additional questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will answer them. My channel is not that large that I don't answer every respectful, you know, question or comment. If you're just, you know, spreading some hate on a comment, I'm gonna ignore you. But if you have a genuine question about a button or feature, I will answer them all. So please leave them in the comments below. And if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, every little bit helps and I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.